over here, we are going to do the unit conversion. We want to
Okay.
convert from one unit to another. Now, in Malaysia, we are using the metric system. So we don't really encounter these inches, pound, and so on. We don't encounter this type of unit. So our conversion over here is just from one metric number to another metric number. But in US, they use these British units. I don't know whether in Britain they are still using this inches, pound, mile, and so on. I'm not sure. I don't know. But in US, they say they are still using this British unit, the imperial unit.
Okay.
So so now we look at the conversion that they give us. MI is mile, huh? The British mile. 1 mile equals to 1,609 meter, or 1.609 kilometers. Okay, never mind, it's okay. Now, 1 meter equals to 39.37 inches, or 3.281 feet. Now, this is terrible. So 1 feet is 0.34, sorry, 3048 meter. So it's less than 1 meter. And it is 30.48 centimeter. Then we go on to the inch. 1 inch is 0.0254 meter, or 2.54 centimeter. Okay.
Okay.
Now I use these numbers and I build up a table. I build out a table. Mile, like you look at the first one here, right? You look at the first one here. Yes. Mile, meter, and kilometer. So I built up a table having mile, meter, and kilometer. All the numbers there, I copy into this table. I copy into this table, create one table for conversion. Then the next table, meter, inch, and feet. Meter, inch, and feet. And over here I have meter, inch, and feet. So each of these conversion, I create one table. And what is not given here is this one. 1 hour is 60 minutes, and 1 hour is 60 times 60. This one is 60, 60 times 60. Oh, this is terrible. My writing is terrible. I have
It's
to,
okay.
okay, I have to type now. So it's okay if I type. How
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get 3,600? This one
60
is,
times 60.
yes, 60 times 60, right? That's how I get 3,600. Okay, so I built up a table here. Now, why I want to build up this table is because, let's say if you are confused, you don't know how to convert, then a table like this will be very useful. Now we look at the first example. We look at the first example here. Convert 15 inches into centimeter. Convert 15 inches into centimeter. So 15 inches, I copy down in this inch column. Inch, so I copy down 15. Centimeter, I don't know how many centimeter it is, so I put an X inside the table here. So I built one equation using ratio. The ratio of X is to 2.54. So I use XCM 2.54 cm. Then over here I use 15 divided by 1. 15 inch divided by 1 inch. Okay, so you can form the equation, and when you form this equation, you want to solve for X. This number here, the 4, you bring 2.54, you bring to the other side. So you have 15 inch, 1 inch multiplied by 2.54 centimeter. Now the inch and inch will cancel off. Okay, they will cancel off. So you have 15 times 2.54 divided by 1, and final answer, the unit is in centimeter, because the inch and inch will cancel off. So you get the answer in centimeter. Now in most of these physics conversion of unit, they tend to put in the units together when they perform the calculation. This is to enable them to know what is the unit for the final answer. Okay, that's why they insert this unit inside the inches, inch, centimeter, like that. The reason why they insert this unit inside the equation is to know what is the unit of the final answer. Because in physics, if you just tell them the magnitude, you just tell them the number without the unit, it is wrong. It's wrong without the unit. Now, so far, is this okay or not?
Yes.
You build up a table, right? Using the conversion, you build a table, then you put the conversion at the top, and whatever that is given to you in the question, you put at the bottom. Then you use ratio to solve them. Ratio means you divide one quantity with another. It's the same as the other quantity divide with another one. Then from there you form the equation. Okay, right. The next, if it's okay, then we carry on with this.
Okay.
You read this example 1.4. If
If a car is traveling at a speed of 28 meters per second, is the driver exceeding the speed limit of 55 miles an hour?
Okay, now for the start, right? For the start, I will do it in 2 steps, like what your textbooks has shown you. They do in 2 steps. They convert the meter into kilometer as 1 step. Then they convert the hour, the second into hour in another step. Then finally, they combine the two together to find mile per hour. Right. Now, later on, we are not going to do in 2 steps. So we're going to do in 1 step. But for the start, we do in 2 steps, right? Okay. So the first is 28 meter per second. So if you look at 28 meter per second, it means 28 meter in 1 second. It means per means divide. Per second means divide by 1 second. And the number at the bottom is always 1. The number at the bottom is always 1. Okay, right. So now I try to convert the top one first. The meter, I try to convert to mile. So I copy the table, right? 1 mile is 1609 meter. Now I have 28 meters, so I put down 28 below. And I want to know how many miles, so I call it with an unknown y. I call it with an unknown y. So I use y divided by 1. Y divided by 1 is 28 divided by 1609. So I form this equation using ratio. Is this okay?
Yep.
Okay, right. So then I move the mile, the 1 mile over to the other side. So the meter and meter can actually cancel away. So your answer will be in mile. Okay, in mile. How many significant figure we have? Or we have 28.0. 28.0 is 3 significant figure. So the final answer also 3 significant figure. Although the meter we have 4 significant figure, but we use the one with the least significant. Among all these numbers, we choose the one with the least significant figure. So it is 1.74. So finish with this conversion of meter to mile. Now I want to convert second to hour. So again, I use
Okay.
the table here. Okay, 1 second I want to convert. So 1 second. Then how many hours I don't know. I call it Y. A number of hours don't know. I call Y. The second is 1. So I use 1 divided by 3600 is Y divided by 1. Y divided by 1. Okay. So I form this equation, then I can see that the second and second can cancel off. Second and second can cancel off. When you move the 1 to the other side, is actually in terms of hours. So 1 over 3600, again, we round off to 3 significant figure. It is
Okay.
2.78 times 10 to the power of -4. So I convert them unit by unit, meter, then after that second. Now in my final calculation, I want to convert meter per second actually. I want to convert meter per second into mile per hour. So this 28 meter per second, 28 meter, sorry, this 28 meter is replaced with 1.74 times 10 to the power 2, which is from here, from our earlier calculation. Then the 1 second here, is converted into 2.78 times 10 power minus 4 hour, is from the earlier calculation here. So when we divide the two using your scientific calculator, you have 62.6, 3 significant figure, mile per
Okay.
hour, 60. So the speed limit is 55 mile per hour, and this person is traveling at 62.6 mile per hour. So answer is this person has exceeded the speed limit of 55 mile per hour. Okay, any question?
No.
No. No, then we continue with the conversion here, right? Repeat the conversion using the relationship 1 meter per second is 2.24 mile per hour. Why is the answer slightly different? Okay, right. So now straight away they tell us the conversion 1 meter per second is 2.2. 28, you just take 28 multiply by 2.24. This part is given. The first equation is given, right? Then the first one is 1. Then they want us to convert 28. So I just multiply with 28 and I have this 62.7. And earlier we got 62.6. Now they ask you, why is it that the answer is slightly different? Now the earlier one is not so accurate. Why? Because the earlier one we have rounded off 3 times. When we calculate the meter, we convert meter to kilometer, to mile, we round off 1 time. When we convert the second to hour, round off another time. Then when we calculate this, we round off another time. This one we round off 3 times. Whereas this one more accurate. Straight away we calculate.
Okay.
Right.